It's like you niggas don't be understanding what the fuck a nigga be talking about, Cram.
Don't understand.
I'm dead homies. Like I'm really him with this shit. Fucked around and woke my savage back up. Fresh off the plane with a new pack. Ain't going back to being broke, cause we done did that. A lot of niggas ain't keep it real, but I been that. So I don't know how to feel about these J-Cats. Nobody died on the drill where niggas rank at. Recording videos in the ops, the niggas came back. When there was shooters in the cut with some A-tats. I bet this chopper knock him down and rip his face tats. Credit you giving all these niggas when niggas ain't that. And that's on Westside, hope I can bang that. Witness a lot of niggas left, that's why they hate that. They putting candles on the floor where his brains at. And how I'm feeling, they couldn't see me in the eulogy. Funeral, telling next nigga what he gon' do to me. I'm outside and gassed up where the hoops be. I ain't into talking dead homies, let this tootie speak. Gang shit, that's on the dish, came to bang.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? Y'all know what it is. It's time for that Coach for the Streets. We're back at y'all with another episode, man. Y'all know when y'all step in the building, y'all know the assignment to smash that like button. We need them likes up so we can get piped up. You hear me? But on another note, we got some heartbreaking news that straight got all of the street niggas puzzled right now. You know what I mean? With Ralo with the snitching allegations, cuz.
Yeah. And we was just talking about this before. We've been talking about this all day for real. Because since it came out, niggas been hurt. Street niggas been hurt behind this. Because with Ralo, we look up to Ralo a certain type of way because the way he stood for certain things. He took care of his people. He took care of his section. He took care of his community. The nigga bought buildings so his people could live in them for free. Like, it's just certain things about this nigga that was so old, so far as his standards as a younger nigga in the hood versus the old school niggas that hustled. You know what I'm saying? The Nicky Barneses and the Frank Matthews and the Frank Lucases and the, you know what I mean? All these niggas.
Right.
Different breed of niggas, but you know, back in them days, them niggas took care of their sections too, though. You know what I mean? So I compare him to that type of thing because in this situation with him, it's being exposed for telling on the dead. It's like nobody turning on him. Whereas if this was somebody else, everybody in the street, everybody that's affiliated to him would really literally have
cut him off.
Yeah. But we seeing right now, we see one person. And when I say one person, we disregarding all bloggers that's talking. It's only one person saying something about him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody else coming through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, yeah. Them niggas did it. That nigga's a rat. Nigga, you did it. Niggas use it. No niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So that also show you the level of respect
that he has.
This nigga, hell yeah. Because they disregarding what they probably wouldn't have disregarded at all had it been another nigga, man.
If the streets is being biased, it always been biased. It always been biased, but I'm saying since we in a digital world now and everybody trying to determine what's snitching, what's not snitching and everything. So you got niggas with pom-poms in their hand. They only letting certain niggas make it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you crucify Gunna, you crucify Boston Richie, but you let J-Dot make it. You let Ralo make it. You know what I mean? You crucified Terrence Gangster Williams. You feel me? But if all of them got that on their face, my nigga, all of their face card dirty. Everybody face dirty. Ain't nobody clean. It ain't no good.
Ain't no good. But in this situation, we seeing the discrimination though. Because
yeah, for sure.
It's like it didn't even happen. Niggas don't even want to talk about it. Nigga don't even ask me about that. No, I ain't got nigga no comment.
Yeah. But took T.I. out the game though.
Man, they crucified T.I. so bad he had to come out and let these folks know. Look, man, look at my stuff, man. Listen, it ain't nothing on there. Like
he went and got the gold envelope.
He had to. From a joke.
True.
From a joke though.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no joke. This real.
No, this documented.
You see what I'm saying? Produced the work and all of that. And we still don't see nobody discrediting Cuz, and I still don't see nobody. I don't see nobody doing it when he come home. I still see him having the same relationships. Because just based off the fact, because that's telling. But in the streets, it's two-sided. You got a side that's on one side of the fence that's like, nigga, tell him. And then you got niggas on one side of the fence that's like, nigga, well, really, that ain't really like telling because the nigga dead. Like, what the fuck? If you know what I'm saying? If you facing life and your nigga gone, shit, he ain't gonna go to jail for you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, like, what the fuck? So it's like, it's two-sided. And the side with people saying, well, nigga dead, woo, woo, woo. More people gonna side with that.
Mm-hmm.
Even civilians.
They're gonna run with it.
And you can't forget in Ralo case, man, he took care of the whole community, bro. Fed, made sure they was straight, broke wheat with a lot of niggas, prayed with a lot of niggas, brought a lot of niggas to the mosque.
He did that. He is
took
the
niggas
reason.
Off the corners that was bringing some of the most negative and toxic energy to the corner. Took them niggas to Juma.
And he's the reason majority, I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna put no cut on it. He's the reason 100% of the young cats in Georgia have took their dean. He did that.
A lot of older niggas too.
True, because he did have some older cats praying with him.
Let's not forget a lot of niggas that you don't know about because they ain't famous. It's a lot of rap niggas out there that ain't at that level that he brought them into. So for those that don't know the history of Ralo, you ain't gonna really understand. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna critique what he did and what's been exposed, but you can't forget to acknowledge all the stuff that he did, and that's really why people not turning on him. They not forgetting about
what he did.
You see what I'm saying? And what he did, far as what they saying he did, he didn't do it to send no niggas to jail.
Right, correct.
So a lot of niggas that's loyal to him look at it like that, and you really can't fault them because at the end of the day, even the nigga that exposed him, what's your real reason for exposing him? Because he didn't send nobody to jail.
See, this the thing, and this what I knew. When I found out that was a Muslim guy that was exposing him, I said, somebody from the mosque is gonna get between this.
They got to, because
right,
brothers by religion. So it don't even look right for you two niggas to really be going at it.
Not at all.
At all. You see what I'm saying? So at some time, that's why I say a lot of these blogs, they trying to tarnish it, just the way they speaking on it is like instigating the situation in some type of form of mass. That's why if you don't really know what's really going on with Ralo and his background, you really kind of you inaccurate when you speak because you don't understand this nigga influence in the street, and you don't understand how the people behind Ralo, this nigga got a whole army from the street to the penitentiary.
Yes, he do.
Nigga, back to Haiti, nigga.
He powerful. The man is powerful.
This nigga is the closest thing to the hood, a nigga in the hood that's a president, nigga. That you will look at like the black president, nigga.
Every time you seen him on a video, whether if it was music or it was a vlog, if I'm not mistaken, the E-Man is the one that lead the prayer, right?
Don't give me the line.
I could be wrong, but if somebody is Muslim, watching the show, you can correct me.
Yeah,
but
comment in the you know, get it right, man. Get us right,
yeah,
man. Comment that in
correct
the
us,
comments, man.
But he's always in the front leading prayer. He's never in the back, never been on the side, and he got all his brothers behind him. You see what I'm saying?
And
Like,
don't leave out the fact that even though this nigga dedicated to a religion, he might have been doing something he wasn't supposed to been doing, but what he was doing, he did 100% good deeds with it.
and that outweigh the bad. Now,
You really
towards the
gotta
streets, okay.
understand. This ain't even the same as people saying, "Well, Dirk blamed it on this."
No,
This ain't even the same because at the end of the
Mm-mm.
day, Dirk ain't feed nobody but the couple niggas that's walking around with him with
Bro,
some chains on. Everybody else complaining, nigga.
we
Ralo fed
talking
a whole community.
community.
Name me one rapper did this shit. Cause these niggas barely take 10 of their friends and stuff them in the mansion with them to live with them. They barely do that. This nigga took some buildings, bought them, said, nigga, boom, you all y'all live in there. Ain't nobody got to pay nothing. This is almost so unheard of. It sound like a fairy tale.
Yeah. They all pray together. They go to Ramadan together. They move as a unit. Which all Muslims do, but I'm saying the control that Ralo had with his movement, with Fam Goon.
And with the Fam Goon shit, what made it so loyal and disciplined, I put 80% of that into the religion part being a part of it, because the religion part, being a Muslim, it teaches you discipline in some of the highest regards. Even in some manners, how to control your anger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that teaches you self-discipline a whole lot. So when you add that to the fact that it's a whole bunch of in the Muslim world, it's a bunch of loyalty going on too. And so if you wasn't built on loyalty, you'll come to see what real loyalty look like being a part of that. Even though I've never been a part of it, I've been around people that's part of it. I got family members that's part of it. I've been locked up and had cellies. They was part of it. So I got to see
the structure.
Yeah, and how they gonna ride with each other. They gonna die for each other. They gonna pray for each other. You see what I'm saying? It's just different.
They ain't gonna let nobody touch their
Bring that
brother.
to the hood, and then niggas is getting money, and a nigga not being selfish with the money. Because at the end of the day, some niggas not have to pay no rent, cause we don't know how long he had. I don't know exactly how long he had these buildings, right? But let's just say he had these fucking buildings for 10 years, right? Nobody had to pay no utilities, no rent. You know how much he put them in? Everybody that lived in one of them apartments, he put them in such a good position because they had year after year after year after year, whether they working or whatever they doing, to just save the bag, save the bag,
save your money,
bag, save the bag. By the time you decide you want to come up out this apartment, you got options. So y'all gotta understand why niggas not turning on this nigga.
And then
the streets ain't gonna turn on Ralo, man.
Man, and then what make it so bad, like out of all of the Southern Muslims in the rap game, like okay, Gates, he messed with a lot of Muslims in different states and different section or whatever. That's why he moved with no security. But when Ralo came to the game and he showed the internet how him and his brothers was prayed up, how they was moving as a unit, I started seeing niggas like Ice Cube in the comments, Freeway, I can't name them all, but a lot of Muslims from Philly, New York, like legendary rappers, you know what I mean? They was tilting their hat to him on some Muslim brother type shit. You feel me? So it's like as if you believe in Islam, by law, you can't kick your brother if he made a mistake. If he made a mistake, like, not saying made a mistake, put it like this: you can't kick your brother for his wrongdoing. If he did something wrong, you still gotta forgive him. You feel me? You can't look at him as, oh, I hate that. That ain't how Islam rocking. You ain't gonna. That's not how it works. That's why when a couple other Muslim guys was on social media, I don't even mean to get off subject, but Chill and Gangster, when they was going word for word like that, I'm like, I know Gangster in tune with, Islam, but I don't know if Chill is, because if he was like that, which a Muslim brother did get between that, they gonna stop it because it ain't gonna be no back and forth with that. They're not gonna. They not. No, they gonna nail that. Put that in the ground, bro. But on another note, we just gonna have to see how this shit gonna play out when he do come home.
I know how it's gonna pan out. The streets
I know
turning.
he gonna. The streets.
I mean, we both know because you from that area. You know how much love that nigga got down there.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
streets not gonna turn on Ralo.
No. One thing about it, this wasn't no average young guy. He was
This wasn't
putting
no clout chasing. Just rapper that blew up. The nigga came in with a rapper bag, a real rapper bag. He came in with a real CEO bag, a real CEO bag,
real jury, all of that.
and he came in with an army of people behind him that loved him, got loyalty for him, wouldn't cross him for nothing. You see what I'm saying? And the structure he had, it was like
he had structure like a warden of a prison.
I want to almost say like kind of like Big Meech's, like you know what I mean? But it
I
was
think
more
his was more
disciplined.
tighter.
That's what I'm saying. But it was more tighter because of the discipline from the religion.
Right. That played a big part of it.
Now I ain't saying it wasn't Muslims and people of other religions and stuff like that in BMF, but it wasn't a bunch of different shit. It don't matter if you was Crippin' blood, whatever you nigga at the end, nigga, we all Muslims though. That brought a different type of structure to his situation.
Because they knew that come first before everything.
It do.
You gotta practice it. You gotta breathe it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I look at it, when guys go that route, they have to take that serious. It's not like Christianity. You did what I'm saying? Because certain things that Christians do, Muslims don't do. And you gotta have discipline to go by them guidelines. But on another note, man, 2023, what a hell of a year. What a hell of a year. 2023, man. It's been wild. But we gonna get to the next subject, man.
But before we get to the next subject, you see how much this year, just this year alone, in 23, we didn't talk about niggas telling on dead though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like straight up.
It's been heavy in the algorithm with ratting. But on another note, man, we got to get on down here to Baton Rouge, man. Wildside Yella from the BBGs, a big dog, reputable OG nigga that allegedly showed niggas how to lay law in that section, was murdered in BR. You got Rappers like Baby Joe, allegedly, I think that's his uncle. You know what I mean? Because you know, there's a whole bunch of high yellow niggas in the family. But you got Baby Joe mourning going through it. You got Rugerell, one of Boosie. You got people in Boosie camp. You know what I mean? They sending their condolences, but at the same time they won't smoke. You feel me?
As anybody would behind somebody they got love for though.
Yeah.
You gonna want some smoke. We living in the street. That come with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But and for me not to know Wildside Yella like that coming out of Baton Rouge, I know the environment of Baton Rouge as far as the treachery that's outside. It's not a place to be. Like
No.
as much as it's not talked about as much, because it's talked about a lot. Let's get that shit right. But it's not talked about as much as Chicago because
Right.
Chicago just got a longer time of being talked about when it comes to this. But
Mm-hmm.
the environment is the same because niggas is dying every day. Niggas is looking for a kill every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different, bro.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And you know, you got out of all like just from looking on IG, all of the from all of the BR rappers that I seen was trolling. I see FL Dussel. You know what I mean? Because Dussel, he got some little old smoke with the BBGs. But this is the BBG, you know what I mean, landlord type shit.
Mm.
So when you troll people like that, and you from that city, you gotta be careful how you move. Also, you gotta remember, nigga, if this rap shit don't blow, nigga, it's a possibility you could be coming back to your same section if it all boils down.
Shit. Like we was talking about off camera, man. You don't never know where you gonna see somebody.
Man, everybody that been mocking the dead either done got their head tore off or somebody in the family done called it.
Your ass could be on vacation, nigga, and that same nigga you got that issue with, he on the bottom, he on the floor under you. In the
Mm-hmm.
same hotel, in the same city that you didn't think nobody just take trips to and shit. The world work like that sometimes.
Yeah. When they say it's a small world, it's a small world. You'll be
Very.
you'll be surprised if you go way on the other side of the continent. You liable to see somebody, one or two people you went to school with, or whatever that's been gone away from your city forever and a day, but you never knew. But that's how it be. And you
Let's
know,
just be honest, man. Because I don't hear too many niggas talk about this. Too many people on YouTube, too many blogs. I don't hear too many people, period, talk about this. But if would you niggas still taunt on social media if nobody watched it? If you got 10 views on it and 2 likes on it, would you still be doing that stupid
no.
shit? If that's how it was, but niggas do it because they go viral from it. They get hella views from it. They can cut their IG on. Long as that caption say, yeah, nigga, we smoking on such and such pack. Now, nigga, everybody that follow them plus more niggas just tapping in because the caption disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
But
it's like finding your way in the clout because you want to die. Like, cuz God gonna send God gonna send you an
you
angel,
work in
bro.
mysterious ways, man. And you know, we living in them times where this social media, especially for artists, bro, for rappers, you gon' post on your IG where your next event, your next show.
They not even gonna post it. The promoter gonna post it.
Where the promoter gonna post it. Whoever gonna do it. Anyway, your enemies, they paying attention to where your location at. And that's that ever since it's been IG and social media period where they telling people where they whereabouts, the killer's been pushing up to their address. They've been coming to pay niggas visits because they know where your low at, man. When it and this the crazy thing about it, like how this social media shit set up and how they use it. When a person die, if a person did get killed in the street, what happened to niggas taking it to the grave?
Ain't no more of that.
Like, the first thing they do, I'm rolling up a such and such pack. To me, it's getting to the point where
none of the negative energy coming from a nigga that I might be enemies with dying. I don't want nigga. I'm quiet as a church mouse because I don't want them people thinking I'm the nigga.
Exactly. That's my whole point. Like the game is that you supposed to play the game to win, not to lose.
Niggas jump on there and be fast to insinuate that they the one that did it.
Yeah.
Or I had something to do with it. It's weird, bro. But niggas do that for clout.
And before you know it, after one nigga do it, here comes some more clout chasers in the city. No, with that ain't his work. That's our work. We whoop whoop whoop. Y'all niggas is ratting on y'all self. I wouldn't dare get in the car with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas
like
mouth.
hitting the lick because if you catch a rapper and then you take his chain, whatever you do, it's a finesse 2-3 ways. And when I break it down, I mean it's like, okay, you catch the nigga. Young whoopty whoop. You catch him slipping, you catch him lacking, you get down on him. Boom. Get the necklace, get the broly, all that. Now you ain't just OIG and all that shit talking about it, so you clouting up from the, that. But you also finna put some music out. You finna go on podcasts because niggas want to bring. That's how childish this shit then got. Like niggas gonna want to bring you on the show. These niggas get as thirsty enough to even have footage of the robbery and be like shit and tap in with all these big platforms and try to sell the video to them. Them committing felony 1s and 2s and shit. It's like that. Niggas be trying to monetize that shit, cuz. And then a nigga might have to buy their shit back.
When it come down to the streets. It's like niggas forgot all about the do's and don'ts, and they turn this bitch on and just get to talking about telling on the dead and some more shit. You
and
feel
then
me?
why shit? Cause we've been watching niggas go to jail more for conspiracies and RICOs than anything.
Mm-hmm. It's easy because that man. Just think about it. These folks ain't really gotta get no informants like that. So like that no like they used to, because the way social media set up, it's like all the officer gotta do is just sit back and wait. It's damn near like fishing.
And watch.
Somebody gonna post in the comments what happened, when it happened, why it happened, and tell you exactly what social platform to go to, or go to Pillow Talk AUG, or go to Augusta Got the Tea, or go to such and such Snapchat. Like they guiding you where to find out all the evidence and more. Ain't nobody being quiet no more.
It's crazy. And that's
out the window. It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
You niggas don't know how to be quiet when it come down to gangster shit.
It's like
Y'all
a
get
drug,
to telling.
cuz it's like some weed that they got to smoke.
They hanging themselves. But on
Let's
another
just
note,
be
let's go
honest.
to new.
Because the only niggas, before we
Go
get
ahead.
to that, we going into that anyway. But the only niggas, because this going into it, but the only niggas that we ain't seen do they self like that, all this talking and shit on the internet, Jay-Z, nigga, and Nas, nigga.
Yeah,
Them the only two niggas, man.
yeah,
Everybody else,
yeah.
man, they done gave police some information about something.
Jay-Z said before it was an Instagram, the last thing you wanted was a picture snap.
Goes back to
They
what I
didn't want you
said.
taking no. I just explained that the other day. I mean, today when a nigga told me, back when I was young, I was telling him, the little incident with the big homies, I could have got my head tore off. I said the difference back then, it wasn't no cameras around. So he could have knocked me off and
Yeah.
nobody would have recorded and said
Hello.
anything. Nobody would have said nothing.
Hello. Nah, nobody want to say
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
Go ahead.
nobody would have said nothing. I said, and if they did pull a camera out back then, I promise you they would have been scared to even press the record button back in them times.
They would have. And niggas, like I said, it was everybody talks through that phone now, and they blame somebody else for why they went to jail.
Mm-hmm. It's a good access for a business, but all that talking, all that gangster shit.
And you got 7 videos out in the last 24 hours with a motherfucking with a what they call it, mini Draco.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Holding it up, pointing it at your phone, talking about when I catch you, nigga, yeah, nigga. Now the nigga dead and you wondering why you locked up.
Right.
Shit, I
It's
would
in the
think you was the nigga that killed him too.
it's in the database. You playing all these subliminal songs. You know what I mean, on your story. So just use your mind as an investigator. Like, will I lock
I
me
don't know
up?
how these niggas be doing it, bro. Cause if I just smoke, nigga, I'm going to make me a song like one of the R. Kelly type songs. Happy people,
Man, look,
pushing it up. I ain't fucking with that
that's
right
how
now.
it's supposed to be.
Shit.
Like a nigga told me, allegedly one of the dudes I grew up with. They like, man, this nigga go rob everybody and turn around and post a picture with his kids. Nigga, that's what he supposed to do. Like
Especially if
they
they
like
don't know he
he
was
had
the
to.
one. Especially if they don't know he was the robber. You feel me?
Yeah,
Keep it
they
tight.
talk
You feel me?
about this nigga done robbed everybody in the community. He turn around, take a picture with the kids, talking about daddy do this. That's how it's supposed to go. He don't supposed to go to the internet and tell everybody he just scratched the city, man.
No, you ain't.
That's smart, don't you agree, cuz?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a well polished guy. Shit. It's no other way to look at it. That's how it's supposed to be. You don't supposed to rob and they rob all these niggas and turn around and say, I bet you I can't count how many niggas I robbed this year. You don't supposed to do that. But niggas do it. All for the clout.
Everybody except Jay-Z and Nas, nigga.
Speaking of that, New York, man. What shout her name? Get the fuck up out New
Nigga
York.
scar lip, man.
God. Okay,
Hey,
okay.
we gotta get. I gotta turn up a little bit because it's been a long time. It's a lot of music, and when I say this, I'm not being biased. And I just that music, like they don't have a music scene no more because they got a lot of niggas that's doing a lot of shit and a lot of successful rappers in New York. I just don't like the whole UK influenced drill sound. I don't like that. I think that took away from New York as a whole.
New York
Period.
don't like it either.
But with me, with Scarlett, I'm not saying she's the best lyricist and all of that. But when I hear that song, nigga, I can hear every New York legend, nigga, that we fucked with the
Choir
last
rehearsal.
year. Man, on that.
Choir rehearsal.
Yeah. Nigga, you call me.
Cause when you hit a beat, it's a real grimy, like it's one of them beats that's gonna make you frown your face when you hear it.
It's the hook for me too, cause
True.
That's that gritty New York.
That's it.
That's the grit. That's the shit New York been missing, bro.
What they
And I'm
call
gonna
it.
tell you something. That's kind of why 6ix9ine took off when he did, because it almost would. If he wouldn't have been yelling, he would have really been rapping.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been on some New Yorkish type of shit.
Yeah, because
but he started yelling and shit.
See, she is because it's like
It's the
arrogant
attitude of a New York nigga.
I was just finna say it, the New York state of mind. When you hear that song, that give you like when you hear that song or what Shawty rapping on, it's damn near like you can vision a New York movie.
Yo.
It's damn near like you can vision a whole New York movie. And the first legend I seen stand behind her, I'm pretty sure she got more standing beside her now. But Swiss Beats was. And everybody was looking at Swiss like crazy, like, man, damn, you standing beside her. They got these red bandanas and all that. Nigga, she is rapping.
Fuck the Pardon my French. In this particular situation, fuck the red bandana. Fuck any bandana at this moment. On the East Coast, nigga, she bringing something back that been lost, nigga, since Terror Squad, Wu-Tang, Nas and QB, Noriega Capone, nigga. It's a lot of nigga Dipset, nigga G-Unit, Locks, nigga. We can keep fucking going, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
This feel like that. That's why Griselda, being from Buffalo, felt like New York City, because they brought New York sound back, bruh.
And you can tell they not missing no meals over there. Who?
They ain't missing no meals, and they ain't got the best songs on the radio and all that shit. But them niggas,
they sticking to the roots.
Them niggas bosses of their situation first and foremost.
Right.
They hustled their brand till they got the checks they wanted. They didn't settle for shit.
They merch selling, they music selling. You know what I mean? They rocking big pieces. They looking like money.
Bosses, nigga. A lot of niggas be like, "Oh man, I got this label," but then you over here with chain swinging off your neck you got from this other nigga. Thought you was a goddamn boss.
Shit, that nigga Westside Gun, that nigga stunting hard, harder than hard.
Cause he's smart.
Definitely.
You got label, y'all got the tapes, y'all got the you situating hella deals, independent deals, and then when you make deals with these companies, they don't be like an artist deal. They be partnership deal. Partnership deal is the only deal you should be looking for, because anything
you gonna
else,
eat regardless.
Getting screwed over, man.
You gonna eat regardless with a deal like that.
And I'm not saying she gonna be the next biggest thing, the biggest thing to come out of New York. All I'm saying is this right here is what the fuck. The world,
like this.
Us in the world, this is what the fuck we know New York to be.
I heard that, when I heard that snippet of that song, and I paid attention just to a little snippet of it. That shit was like a nigga drunk a shot of coffee. Like, I woke up like, damn, boy, I ain't heard this grittiness.
That Joe or somebody was gonna come out with their verse, like, nigga, don't be surprised if one of these niggas be one of the first niggas, like one of the niggas like them bracket type of niggas that get behind that shit and get on that.
Somebody gonna get on that,
because that song fit everybody that come from that era of New York.
Just the beat alone, bro, you can see niggas moving side to side in the video on they Diddy. You feel me? On they two-step shit.
Cause I could see
You
that
can
video.
see it.
I could see that video being 5 minutes long with 10 New York niggas on it.
I agree. And you know what's crazy about it? The Legends gonna beat that beat to death. They gonna destroy that beat. I wouldn't be surprised if Fab ain't breathing on it. Jim ain't breathing on it. Like all your big dogs.
Kiss.
I can even see Method Man destroying that shit.
Meth on that. I can
Man, that
see
nigga
Juan on that.
Conway, Benny.
Man, I could see, like I said, the whole New York era of New York. I could hear them on there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the only reason I'm saying it like that, because we'll end up. It's so many legends that come from New York. We'll be the left somebody out. It's just too many that could be on that, because that's how versatile the song is. And I don't even think she realized like what she was sitting on, because that's the sound that's been missing from New York the whole time.
Yeah.
It ain't about the bandanas and all of that shit, because we don't
No.
know
We
New
worry
York
about
know New York for that. We
we
know New
worry
York for
about the
being the best
music.
rappers.
Yeah, yo, the bandana doesn't define the music. That's not artistry. We want to hear what your music sound like, man. I can care less about your lifestyle. You feel me? But yeah, I can see it. I can see that being a remix, probably for the summer. What you think? If Swiss standing beside her, I'm already knowing he done already made a couple phone calls.
This
Hey,
why
say Fab.
this
Huh?
song gonna put her in position for this very reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
it's not one of them songs that the world gonna say, "Oh, that's my favorite song," because it's really a New York repping song.
It's an
It's like
anthem.
playing Ja Rule, New York, New York. I'm from New. It's almost like that.
Yeah,
It's like Jay-Z,
definitely.
New York State of Mind. It's like that.
It's a new
It's for
anthem.
New York.
It's
You see what I'm
definitely it's a
saying?
new
And that's
anthem.
going to be a song that's, I could see Flex dropping a bomb on the show to that. All
I
of that,
agree.
because it's just different,
It's just hard. Shout out to Shouter for that
Shout
hard
out to
ass.
Scarlett, man.
You
Keep
know what I
bringing
mean?
that NYCC. I'm
Yeah.
really rooting for it, because just like I'm rooting for Griselda and they from Buffalo, they not from NYC. So this hit different. You
Different.
understand? This hit different because nigga Griselda brought New York back from Buffalo, not
Mm-hmm.
from NYC. They brought them back from Buffalo, New York. So that was super
Mm-hmm.
huge. But this is super huge because this coming from NYC with the NYC shit.
And you could tell she's deeply rooted with the music of her city. Of
Yeah,
New York, period.
because for her to come with that sound, like,
Yes. That I know she said in her head, no, I'm not sounding like these niggas. I'm not sounding like these niggas. I'm going back to the basics.
for real though, because she would have just been double dutching in the same loop.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, so shout out to
deep.
Charlotte, man.
You gotta shout her out, because to me she like kind of like Glorilla when she first came out with the fuck nigga free shit. At first
Yeah.
she was like, you know what I'm saying, oh ratchet that bit, but
Mm-hmm.
about 2 weeks go past and you know nigga like shit. Even though nigga shit, this shit lightweight riding this motherfucker,
Uh-huh.
and she
It
just kept coming, and she ain't
she put you in the mind of the young gangster boo.
yeah, and we seeing and she putting you in the mind. I can't really, I don't know, because like she really, I'm gonna
Her
tell
favorite
you, she
rapper
kind of
probably is a
bringing it back.
man.
Like she kind of, I'm gonna tell you it back in the day who would have made something like this. Foxy Brown.
I agree. Yeah.
Cause she had that type of tone of voice.
She had that arrogance to do it.
Yeah. She is very conceited.
Remy. I think Remy could do it too.
But we talking about more back in the day. You know, Foxy more back in the day.
Queen type shit.
Yeah. Remy up there, but Foxy farther back.
Yeah. You're right. Some Queen type shit.
Back with Lil' Kim. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Queen type shit.
Hell yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That shit just different, man. And yeah, East Coast, man.
Hopefully we get to hear some more originality like that. Should I say? Yeah. But this all we got for y'all on this episode of It's Time for That Culture for the Street, man. Y'all know what it is. Don't leave about the trap till you've been served. We serving and swerving. We did.
Dang. We out of here.
Out of here, man.
It's like you niggas don't be understanding what the fuck a nigga be talking about, Cram. Don't understand. I'm dead, homies. Like I'm really him with this shit. Fucked around and woke my savage back up. Fresh off the plane with a new pack. Ain't going back to being broke, cause we done did that. A lot of niggas ain't keep it real, but I been that. So I don't know how to feel about these J-Cats. Nobody died on the drill where niggas rank at. Recording videos in the ops, them niggas came back. When there was shooters in the cut with some A-tats. I bet this chopper knock him down and rip his face tats. Credit you giving all these niggas when niggas ain't that. And that's on Westside, hope I can bang that. Witness a lot of niggas laughs, that's why they hate that. They putting candles on the floor where his brains at. And how I'm feeling, they couldn't see me in the eulogy. Telling next nigga what he gon' do to me. I'm outside and gassed up where the hoops be. I ain't into talking dead homies, let this tootie speak. Gang shit, that's on the dish, came to bang shit. Sag by myself to watch the niggas that I hang with. We're not the same dead homies, I'm on the bank lick. Ain't worried about these bitches, you better watch the one you came with. See in this life, you get popped, stay dangerous. No lacking on my crib and they forgot what he came with. Lose it all today, come back and do the same shit. Crash off my mama house, they know I'm on some gang shit. Took my bitch for the blower on some lame shit. Luckily the ones I fuck with, not taught to say shit. Big body spaceship, slide by K clip. Why you niggas outside every day and never tape shit? I'm just talking about the real, cause I can speak about it. All these niggas know my face, come I can't live without it. They wanna talk that shit and all these bitches like it. This is not the county jail, we is not fighting. We not fighting, damn, get him gone, a nigga with the violence. I ain't scared to lose my life, a nigga never hide. Jock and Cramp Stone, you see them niggas sliding. I ain't trying to participate, Crimp, you niggas driving. And how I'm